morning, everyone. Welcome back to ParaMystic Podcast. I got my camera all wrong. So, how is everyone this morning? It's been a weird weather thing going on here. I'm sure it has been everywhere, but it's hot one day, cold the next, hot one day, cold the next. Nobody knows how to dress. Anyway, so this week or this episode, I have MaryLynn Bast, who's going to be joining us shortly. And before that, though, I just wanted to remind everyone, June 6th, Broadhead Manor, Bearded Brothers Brawl. It's going to be a blast. It's a charity for children. Come on out and meet all of us, get a reading, get a healing, buy some cool merchandise, listen to some awesome speakers. It's going to be an amazing day. So I just wanted to remind everyone of that. And then on June 13th, you can find me at Chicago Paracon in Countryside, Illinois. So I will be there doing readings all day. I know that today we have a very special guest. She's an artist. She's a medium. She's a television personality, a paranormal investigator. Let's just bring her out. Come on in, MaryLynn.
Hey there.
Hey there. Sorry, I surprised you.
Sorry about that. I am on the road and I am horrible when it comes to time zones. So right now I'm in the middle of the desert in New Mexico.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no wonder you didn't know what time it was.
So this is what I'm looking at.
Wow. A whole lot of brown.
Yes. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Carol and Sean both popped on and said hello. So hello to them.
Hi
And
there.
okay, what are you doing? I see the suitcase. Where are you going?
Well, I've been on the road for the past 3 weeks. We've been out filming and doing events and now trying to head back. I dropped Mike off at his house in Las Vegas and I'm heading back to Texas.
Wow. No
So we
sitting
drove.
still for you.
Not at all. For the past 3 weeks, I've driven from Texas to Atlanta, Georgia, North Carolina, booze on the battleship, and then came over to Las Vegas and now back.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yes, busy.
Can you talk about what you've been filming, or is it too soon?
We were completing some episodes for season 2 on Para with the Normal, so we should be able to have that released here soon. We're going through some editing, and hopefully it'll get done within the next couple months.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
then we had a filming with something we can't disclose yet, so
I
that'll be coming
understand
soon
that
as well.
completely. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Gwen.
Good morning.
So thank you for your flexibility and willing to pull off the road and have a conversation with us.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
the thing that I wanted to ask you about that I've seen you doing, but I haven't really, whenever we've been at events together, I've been working too. So I really haven't been able to watch what you're doing. Hi,
Okay.
Christine. Your artwork. Talk
Yes.
to me about your intuitive artwork because that just fascinates me.
Okay. So yeah, I started that about in 2023. I was actually kind of did a sip and paint with a friend of mine, and I realized that I could actually paint. I'd never really tried it, so I could do it. And I kept watching videos on Facebook of people doing paint pouring. And it's like, I wonder if I can do that, but not waste as much paint. So it's like, no, that's not possible. So yeah, wasted a lot of paint, but there are ways to recycle and stuff like that. So, but I have kind of got my technique down and not wasting as much. But while I was practicing, I was listening to a podcast of a friend of mine, and I was concentrating on her as I was doing the paintings. And I looked down and all of a sudden stuff started just popping out of the paintings. And I'm like, this is cool. So I sent her a picture of it. She purchased it immediately. And it was
Wow.
after that I realized that my paintings were actually showing things. So I started doing the readings with the people and it's just kind of blown up from there. So I'm
That's
enjoying it, and I never know what's going to come out with it. I just have people choose 3 colors, and sometimes I'll add a color or 2 with it and just go from there.
that is amazing. That is amazing. I know I've seen your paintings, and they are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. And I know we've done events together, and it's so much fun when you're there because you just bring this amazing energy with you. And I don't know how you do it. You just have so much energy.
I have no idea, but I know right now I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go home and just sleep for a week. That won't happen, but
I don't blame
I'm
you though.
ready.
I don't blame you because I've held schedules like that, and I know it can really wear you out. But at the
Yeah,
same time, I can't imagine doing anything else. And
I love it.
yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
I wouldn't do anything else. It's something that it's a passion, and I love being able to connect with people and help people and, just trying to help them find closures or find answers. So it's just something, and that's where, you and I connect on that as well. We want the
yeah,
same thing for people.
yeah. Oh, here's a good question. Do you feel your paintings are similar to scrying?
Yes. That's
Okay.
exactly what it's doing, is scrying just using, acrylic paint pours, and the cool thing is I actually mix my own paints, I make my own base, so I do my own consistencies, and sometimes the colors are just, a unique color, and as I'm doing it, I'm putting energies into it, and whenever the people choose their colors, as I'm stirring it, I'm connecting with them, and their energies are going into the paint as well. So that's what actually helps it, and that is a form of scrying, yes.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And to just kind of fall across this talent is super amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool to realize that I could do that, and it's like, "Okay, well, I guess I had a talent that I didn't know that I had, because 'cause I've actually done a few, hand paintings as well, and they've actually done pretty well, so having fun with it.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm thinking about getting into finger painting.
So that's always fun too,
Yeah.
and
Well, I have
that's
a
where when
five-year-old grandson, so, we could do that
okay,
together.
right. Yeah, they
Yeah.
love doing that. I have, one of my 8-year-old was, 8 granddaughter was with me, and she did a painting, and she had so much fun with it.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. So you are also a medium,
Yes,
correct? Do you
yes.
do other types of readings as well?
I can read pets. I'm also a Reiki Master. It's I pretty much kind of all around do most of it. I haven't
Okay.
found anything yet that I really struggle too much with, other than being in front of a lot of people, 'cause I'm really shy. So so I
Yeah,
kinda stay in my zone, but, once I'm up there and get started, I'm good to go. But it's the, nerves that get me getting out there.
yeah, I can understand that. I can completely understand that. I love being in front of an audience, but I'm one of those weirdos because I was kinda raised on a stage.
Oh,
So,
okay.
dance lessons and playing the tambourine in my dad's band and, that kinda so I was always on a stage as a kid
Oh,
anyway.
nice.
So for me,
Okay,
it's not that big of a deal. Um,
right.
but being in a big crowd when I'm not separated from people and on the stage, that's something that I struggle with sometimes. I don't know if you do too, because I know being that intuitive and being that empathic, it can be
Yes.
hard to be in a crowd like that.
Oh, absolutely. It's like just all of the energy, and if you're not protected, or if you're kind of exhausted or tired or things going on, that
Yeah,
energy is going to attach to you, and it's like, "Okay, I gotta get away for just a little bit."
right. Pull my energy in, lock it down.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. And that's a
Yeah.
question I get asked a lot of times, is like, how do you protect your energy? And for me, it's just I imagine doors, and I have 2 doors that I'll open one whenever I'm working with people, but my second door never comes open unless I'm in like a gallery reading, but I never open it fully.
Gotcha. That's a good way to look at it.
Yep.
That's yeah, I've
So,
not heard that one before, so I like that.
okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got to keep a little bit of protection for yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. When did you know that you had psychic abilities?
I was 4 years old.
Okay. Let's
Yep.
hear about that.
I was sitting on the front porch, and I was petting a cat that was in my lap, and I was talking to the lady that was standing there beside me. And my mom came out and asked me, "What am I doing?" And I told her that I was talking to the lady, and she said, "There's nobody there." She said, "What are you doing with your hands?" "I'm petting the cat." She's like, "There's nothing there. What are you doing?" And I was insistent. I was like, "She's standing there. She's talking to me." And I explained what she looked like, the clothes she was wearing, her hair, and described the cat. It was a little black cat. And she kept telling me there's nobody there. So I was like, okay, so a couple weeks later, we went to pay rent on the house. Well, the lady who lived across the street owned the house that we were living in. It
Okay.
was a smaller house. And when her mother passed away, she had moved over to the bigger house so that way she rented out the smaller one. When we went to pay rent, I pointed at a picture on the mantle and said, "There she is. I was talking to her." And
Okay.
she had just passed away about 2 months earlier.
Wow.
And then the cat was her cat that had gotten out of the house about 2 weeks after she passed and got killed. So the cat and her were visiting. I was the same age as her granddaughter.
Okay.
So she was
Wow.
over visiting. Yep. So that's
That's
when my mom knew
amazing.
that I had abilities, and just kind of went from there. Grew up in Texas, so it was like, okay, I know that we can do this, but we can't take it outside the house. We can only do it inside. So had to be very
Okay.
careful so people didn't think I was nuts.
Okay. Yeah, I was early childhood too when I discovered it, so I can completely relate to your story, and yeah, people do think that you're nuts sometimes.
Yeah, I lost connection. Sorry about that.
Okay. So, yeah, I had a similar story with early childhood recognition of abilities, so I can completely relate to that. When did you decide that this was the path that you were going to take?
I was and I had some friends that was visiting, so they decided, everybody does the Ouija boards back then, and so we were playing and kind of going there, and it's like, okay, I can still do this, and then I'm finding like-minded people, and started doing it. Then kind of kids, had kids and family and stuff like that, kind of put it aside, and then about 20 years ago, I moved to Las Vegas. I started writing a book, and it's like, okay, well, it was paranormal fantasy, and I wanted to, because I kept hearing about paranormal investigations and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, I think I want to try that. So I got in with the group and realized that's not anything about paranormal fantasies or anything like that. It's true investigations. So
Right.
I got, and so I started doing readings and stuff at the investigations, and it just went from there.
Wow. That's crazy. It's I'm sitting here and I'm seeing the parallels in our stories and I'm going, "Okay, that's really interesting."
Yep. And I think a lot of people our age pretty much went through the same thing because it
Yeah.
wasn't well accepted at our age back then. And now people are becoming more open to it. And I think because of social media,
Mhm.
it's kind of desensitized people to it. So they're able to accept it more.
Right, right. And those who don't, not my problem, right?
Exactly. Well, what's
Yep.
funny though is I'll meet people and they'll find out what I do, and then they start hiding their eyes. And I laugh because they think if we can't see their eyes, we can't read them. And it's like, that's not how it works. I'm not a mind reader.
And that is so weird. That is they
Yeah,
hide their eyes. I
they do.
sometimes I will get one of 2 reactions, either, "That is really cool, tell me more,"
Yep.
or, "I don't believe in that stuff."
Yep. Same thing. I've been
Those are the
told that
2
I'm worshiping.
reactions.
Yep. I've been told that I'm worshiping the devil by doing this. And I said, okay, whatever you want to think.
I have been told something similar to that, and my only response is I would have to believe in something to worship it.
There you go. Yep.
I don't. Therefore, I can't possibly be worshiping it.
There you go.
Worshiping it. Good Lord.
Right.
Full words. Full words. I know it's early
I
in the
knew what you
morning, but come on.
It is.
Wow. So what is your next thing coming up?
Next thing, I'm going to be at Rhodes Hotel with Katie McVeigh. She's doing the Haunted Tarot tour, and I'm doing a
Oh,
gallery, or I'm doing my paintings there with her. So I'll be home for about 5 days and then hitting the road again from Texas, driving to Indiana. And then from there, when we get back home, I actually do with Mike. He does exotic car detailing, and I'm
Right.
his executive assistant on that. So I go with him on the road for about 10 days, and we follow about 100 exotic cars from one location to another. And the team does the detailing on it, and I kind of help coordinate and make sure that everybody is on the job and the cars are getting taken care of.
Wow. No scooters this time.
No scooters. I
Scoot.
told him he's not allowed on anything with wheels.
There you go. Unless it has a cage around it, right? Like a car.
He can't even drive it. So it's that's the
Okay.
point is like he rides with us. So I'm pretty much the driver most of the time, and when his brother comes, he helps out.
Okay. All right. That exotic car show thing sounds like fun.
Oh, it is so much fun. $1 million cars, so it,
Wow.
it just, yeah, it gets pretty cool. And just to hear them and see them, and just the people are, they get outrageous sometimes, but it's just a really cool, fun environment.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I am curious whenever I talk to another psychic, do you have a process when you go to do a reading? Do you have a process as far
For
as
me, it's,
doing reading?
yeah, it's an automatic protection for me. It's like I have this thing is like a bubble that I wrap around me, and I tell everybody it's like I just zip it up. It's because you do it so much. I start at my toes and go all the way up. It's just an automatic thing that I zip it up. It's around me, but I use my crystals, and then I make sage spray and stuff like that. So I'll use that if it's available. And then my process is just talking to them in the beginning to make that initial connection, and then just going from there. So my readings are more like just sitting down and talking.
Okay. I love that. One of these times I'm actually going to get a reading from you if we happen to be in the same place. That would be
I'll be happy to do that.
that would be fun. That would be fun. Maybe a painted reading.
Oh,
That
there
would
you
be
go.
yeah.
Yeah, and what I do there is on the paintings, as I'm painting, I'm connecting, and then I'm doing the reading with you, and then I'll tell you what I see in the paintings after we're done.
Oh, okay. That would be fascinating. I know a lot of people who have your paintings. I'm like, "Huh, I need to join that club."
Well, I'll be happy to do one for you.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I love how you've been able to add that into your repertoire.
Yes, and that's something, like I said, it's unique. I haven't seen anybody else using that as a medium to be able to do readings, so it is unique until a lot of people decide to start copying that, which is fine.
Yeah,
It's never going to be the same. Everybody has their unique styles.
exactly, exactly. I have recently started doing, oil pastel drawings.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, so connecting in and doing the oil pastel drawings while I'm doing the reading, which is
Very
something
cool.
that's yeah, I never saw that coming.
Nice.
Yeah. I just had to take about, I don't know, 5 or 6 months into semi-retirement for a health reason, and, um, I had time on my hands, so I was able to start exploring some things that were interesting to me and discovered I had a talent for it, much like you went to a wine and sip and s was it sip and paint? Um,
Sip and paint, yes.
yeah, and discovered a talent for it. So it's really interesting how, sometimes we just get sorta sidetracked into things, and, Mary Lynn, did we lose you or did we just lose the picture? We lost her. Alright. Well, if anyone has a question for Mary Lynn or myself, please feel free to put it in the comments, and we will get back to it. And I'm not talking about psychic reading questions. I'm not prepared to do that this morning. I haven't had enough coffee for that. There she is. She's back.
Sorry, I got a phone call and it kicked me out.
Yep, that happens. No worries. I did just, tell the audience that if they have a question for you to just pop it in the comments and we will get to that question. I'm
Absolutely.
just what is your favorite kind of I don't know how to say this, like, a favorite kind of reading to do maybe? Or do you have, like, a favorite topic or something like that? Or one that you really don't like?
The one I don't like is when people start asking me what is how old are they going to be when they die? And it's like that's not something I wanted to, I'm not going to go there, you know.
Right,
So
exactly.
yeah, that's the only thing I would say is a no-go. For me, it's I just enjoy the ones that are comfortable and sit down and we feel like we can just sit and talk for hours. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
love
just something,
those.
it's just a way of connecting. And I did have recently where the the wife actually wanted the reading and the husband was insisting that he be there, and I had to put my foot down and say she's wanting a private reading and I won't do the reading if you're here because she's asked for that privacy.
Right,
And it's something that I've done husband and wife and done their readings, and I will not discuss what the other one talks about because kind of treat it like the HIPAA law. It's
right,
to me, it's your private information. If you want them to know about it, you would have already talked to them.
right, exactly, exactly. Are you, like many of us are, an ordained minister so that you have, like, this legal protection thing?
I am. I am. I
Yeah,
can do weddings and all that. So yes.
yeah, me too. Weddings, funerals, everything but a
Yep.
bris, which I wouldn't wanna
Yep.
do anyway.
No.
So, Gwen said that, if anybody has a question, put it in the comments, and if she doesn't see it and don't see it popped up, message her personally. We're having some
Yes.
difficulty getting everyone's messages. I can only see the messages that are coming through my channels, so I can't see what's coming through her channels. So
Okay.
there may be some messages that are coming in that I'm not seeing. Um,
Okay. Yeah,
what?
and I'm on my
Yeah,
phone, so I can't see other than what pops up underneath.
right, right. So totally different subject, but how do you manage the exhaustion with being on the road and your abilities and that type of thing? Like, how do you manage all of that together?
I have no idea.
That's a very good answer.
Honestly, it's I just keep going until I get tired, and it's like, okay, now I've got to take a day and just chill, get my energy back, and just do a reset. So after I do this, it's usually about 3 to 4 weeks as I can go just flat out keep going. And then it'll
Mhm.
take me at least 2 days to reset. But
Okay.
even during that time, I don't sleep a whole lot because it's just kind of, I just don't sleep much. But those two
Processing.
days, yes, and it's constant. I'll wake up and it's still processing.
Mhm.
So, like last night, every hour on the hour, I kept waking up. So it's like, okay, it's time for me to get home, get in my bed, and get it. If I get at least 6 straight hours of sleep, I'm good to go.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm very much the same. I just had a 10-day run, which I haven't done in months. And wow, I forgot how exhausting 10 straight days of
Yep.
giving
And it's,
energy can
oh,
be.
yeah. And it's like once
Yeah.
you get home and it's like, oh, I just did that.
Yes, yes. I know I got home Sunday evening and I spent Monday and Tuesday sitting on the couch staring at nothing. Like just
Well, and that's where my husband will ask me because I'll sit there and I'm just scrolling on my phone, and he's like, "What are you even looking for?" And it's like, "I'm just scrolling," because that takes my mind off of everything that's going on around me, and I see, little stories here and there, and I'll stop and look at it, and I was like, "It's nothing, but it's just takes your mind off of things."
right, exactly. It's distraction.
Yes,
So that
and
it's yeah,
was
go
gonna say
ahead.
I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so literally in the background of wherever I'm at, especially at home, Harry Potter plays 24/7. So
Oh,
even when
wow.
I'm sleeping, it's playing, and I can tell you from the opening note which one it's gonna be. So because that's
Okay.
how many times I've listened to it. So that's my background. So I've got that playing, scrolling, and my husband just comes in and keeps walking.
My husband has a similar response, actually. Um,
Yep.
for me, it's documentaries. I mean, and I watch so many documentaries, I don't even know what most of them are about because it's background noise. And
Yep.
it's, if I miss something, I'll rewind, you know. But
And that's the thing for me, it's like, that's why I
yeah,
do Harry Potter
yeah,
because I don't have to really concentrate on it and I don't have to listen. So if it's something new, it's gonna catch my attention and take me away, and then I get locked in on it. And I don't want
right.
that. My brain is already tired. I don't wanna have to go back to work and try to figure out what's
Yeah.
going on.
Do you hear this? Like when I'll say I'm tired, but I don't specify that I'm brain tired or I'm energy tired. Well, go
Yes.
take a nap. That's not
Yes.
going to
All the
help.
time.
That
That
is
does
not
not
going to
help me.
help.
Nope. It is spiritual. It's spiritual tired.
Right, right. It's and emotional tired sometimes, it's
Yes.
like after you've done so many readings or interacted with so many people like that can be exhausting all by itself. And
Yes.
I have to tell you though, sometimes just being at home and not working is just as exhausting for me.
Me too. If I'm not staying
Yeah.
busy with something, I get exhausted from that. And it's like I'm constantly, and I'll ask my husband, I was like, will you build this for me? And he's like, do we really need? And then within the next day or two, I just build it myself.
Yeah.
So I have to stay busy. And if we're sitting and watching a movie together, I'm constantly getting up, moving around. He's like, will you just sit? And I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I have to keep moving, and it's like my brain has to keep working on something. I can listen to the movie and tell you what's going on. I
Right.
don't have to sit and visually watch it.
Good point.
Yep.
Good point. Yeah. I think that we might be married to the same person.
Yep.
It sounds very familiar. Like, and as soon as I pick up my phone, he leaves the room because then he figures I'm not engaged anymore.
Oh, no. Well, he plays his game because he's a big gamer, so he'll play his game, he's got his own room, and then I'm in the living room sitting and that doesn't happen very often, but it's usually about an hour each day of a morning. That's whenever I do my thing. I have my coffee, and it's like that's my quiet time. And
Yes.
when he wakes up, he's just, like, full of energy and just running and going, and I'm just giving him a look, "Are you going to work yet?"
Fortunately, mine works early. So he's out the
Right.
door usually before I wake up. So
Okay. Yeah, and especially on the weekends, and that's when he'll turn the music up and he's going around just singing and hopping around the house and almost 60 years old and he still acts like a kid. So I actually love it. I just can't
that's
tell him that.
awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, mine's a big gamer too.
Yep,
So yeah, which is cool. You go to your room, I'll go to my room. We'll be fine.
exactly. Yep. Well, he says the house is my room, but he has his own personal game room.
There you go. Yeah, Lee, married to the same species, male.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Uh, you know, I really hate to cut this short, but my grandson just walked in
Oh no.
and he's in the other room unsupervised.
Oh, okay. Well then,
So I hate
again
to
some
cut
other
a
time.
show short every single time, but my little guy needs me. And MaryLynn, it has been such a pleasure having you on. And, now you have an extra half hour to get yourself home and relax. So, um,
Thank you. I
and
appreciate that.
and I look forward to seeing you at whatever event I happen to run into you in the coming months. So
Are you
take
gonna
care.
be at Gettysburg?
No, no,
Okay.
not
All
going to
right.
be at Gettysburg. But
Okay.
how can people get a hold of you to make an appointment with you?
Facebook, MaryLynn Bast, or you can get me on my phone number, 702-569-1240. Just send me a
Okay.
text message and we'll get something set up.
Awesome. Great. You can contact me through my website, KristinaBloom.com, or send me a Facebook Messenger message and I'll get you set up for an appointment. So, everyone, thank you. I appreciate your time, your attention, and your energy this morning. And everybody have a great day. And I will see you next week. I have Mike Galliano on my schedule for next week. So, the
Fun.
the
Always
other
fun.
half of
Pair with the normal. Yes.
Para with the normal. I was going to say para with the psychic, and I was like, no, that's
Oh,
not right. Para with
and
the
he's supposed to
normal.
be the normal one. So,
Oh, really? How did that happen?
because I'm the paranormal psychic and he's just the normal person trying to figure it out.
Okay. I don't buy that for 1 minute, but that's good. All right.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Have a great week.